Hello, namaste. My name is Ivorie and I am a yoga teacher and a yoga therapist located here in Los Angeles, California. And today I'm going to take you through a pranayama practice, which is a breath practice, and meditation. There's 8 limbs of yoga in total, and the 4th limb is pranayama, and it's actually the gateway into some deeper self-study such as meditation. So it'll set us up really nicely for our meditation practice. Both of them will be pretty short. So you'll get a lot in a little amount of time. I'm going to just show you before we start how you want to be seated, because that will affect the effectiveness of your breath practice. So a lot of times when we sit like this in a slumping position, myself included, even though I know it's not so great for me. So obviously when you are seated like this, the breath cannot move. It doesn't have a free space to move up and down. But when I sit up tall, now I can take a deeper breath in. Okay, so you want to make sure you're seated tall. And what I have is a yoga block. You can trade in your yoga block for a sturdy book or even a pillow if you have it. I'll sit on that block. And for a lot of you, that'll bring your seat higher than your knees, which will give the spine an opportunity to be longer. You can also take this same shape, but be on your shins in what we call Virasana, the hero's pose, okay? So that's an option 1. Option 2 is what I have here, which is the purple cushion. It's not a meditation cushion, but I use it as a meditation cushion because it really helps me keep my low back supported. And if any of you have low back pain, which I know a lot of us do, this you'll find to be helpful. So you won't be able to see it when I'm seated here against the wall, but this part actually goes up against the wall. It presses my lordotic curve, my low back curve forward so that I can get that tall spine. Okay, so I definitely recommend this, or even just a blanket rolled up against the wall to do the same trick. Okay, so we'll come to a seat, and like I said, find your throne, find your cushion, find your wall if you need it, find your block, find your pillow, and then sit up nice and tall on your 2 sitting bones. I'm crossing my shins this way. However feels comfortable for you is good. And then just roll the shoulders up, pull them back and down, and feel the whole spine get longer. Good. And the breath practice we're going to take today is called Nadi Shodhana. The yogis believe that there's these highways of energy that flow all through the body, and there's one central highway, that's your spinal cord. And so we're going to do a breath for the 2 nadis that live alongside that spinal cord. There's one that's the feminine and one that's the masculine, and we're going to balance those 2 out. So you're going to take a grip, okay, 5 fingers with the right hand, and you're going to take your ring and your pinky finger and tuck it in, and then you're going to take your first finger and your thumb and tuck it in. The ring and the pinky will be outstretched, so will the thumb. It feels a little awkward. Yeah, do the best you can. And then we'll just practice. So bring the ring and the pinky to your left nostril, and without squeezing it too hard, just lightly press that nostril inward, so you wouldn't be able to take any breath in on this side. And then you'll switch it out, take the thumb to the other nostril. And just do that a couple times so you can get the feeling of what it's like to press the thumb and the pinky against the nostril. And then pause, keep the grip, keep the mudra you have. Again, roll the shoulders on your back, sit up tall, and take a nice deep breath in into both nostrils. Pause, take your thumb, plug the right nostril, exhale out of the left. Pause at the bottom. Now inhale into the left. Pause at the top. Switch the grip, exhale out of the right. That's 1 round. Do it again. Inhale into the right. Switch your grip, exhale out of the left. Keep the left nostril open, inhale into the left. Switch and exhale out of the right. If it feels okay, close your eyes, do it again, inhale into the right. Switch, exhale out of the left. Let your gaze be at your 3rd eye, behind your eyebrows. Inhale into the left. Switch, exhale out of the right. We'll take 3 more rounds. Inhale into the right. See if you can pause at the top for a moment And then as slow as you can, let the breath go out of the left nostril. Pause at the bottom. Inhale into the left. Pause at the top. Exhale out of the right. 2 more. Inhale into the right. Switch. Exhale out of the left. Inhale into the left. Smooth exhale out of the right. 1 more round on your own. Once you exhale out of the right, release both hands down to your lap. Take a deep breath into both nostrils. And notice which nostril is dominant, the right or the left. Or are they both evenly taking in the breath? Keep your inner gaze at the nostrils and feel the breath come in through the nostrils and pass out through the nostrils. And your gaze is going to stay steady right at your third eye. Recommit to a straight spine, shoulders pulling down your back. And focus on that breath coming in through the nostrils. Let it go up through the brain, all the way up to the very crown of your head. And then as it exhales, it goes out and down through the brain again and passes out of the nostrils. Do it again, inhaling. And then exhale, it goes out the opposite way until you feel the breath passing right over your upper lip. And continue, inhale. As the breath comes in, notice the nourishing feeling of an inhale. And then as the breath passes out, notice a sense of release as all the breath goes away. Again, inhaling in that sense of nourishment. And then exhaling out anything that does not feel nourishing. Continue in that way, inhaling a sense of lightness and ease. Exhaling out any feelings of heaviness or uneasiness. And just keep your mind focusing on the passage of the breath as it comes in through the nose, up through the crown of the head, and then back in through the back of the skull, underneath the nasal passageways, all the way out of the nostrils. If there's any ancillary thoughts that come in or creep in, let them. But then come back to that pattern of the breath coming in and going out. And allow yourself to just reside here in this space that you've created of ease and quiet and serenity. Truly a space of needing nothing. And know that you can come back to this space anytime you need it. And that you don't need my permission or anyone else's to come and cultivate this space. Just the willingness to be with your breath, to sit with it, to watch it. Next time you exhale, exhale all the air out. Take a huge breath in through the nostrils. Let that breath raise your spine taller. When you get to the top, pause and take another sip. And then open the mouth, exhale, sigh the breath away. One more time, just like that. Inhale. Pause at the top. Another sip, and then open the mouth, sigh the breath away. Start to blink your eyes, softly open, bringing your sense of sight back online. Bringing all the senses back online. A little bit of movement. The head and the neck move from side to side. The shoulders go up and down. Reach the arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. Nice big stretch. Reach up, lengthen, inhale. Fingertips burst to the sky, and then bring your hands right down to heart center. A little lift of your heart. Bow your head down towards your heart space. And just take a moment of gratitude for yourselves and for taking this moment, this time out for yourself. And then 2 thumbs to the third eye. The light within me honors that within each of you. Om Shanti, peace. Namaste. Thank you to each of you, and thank you to Purple for providing us with this space for peace. I'll see you guys again next time. Thank you.